So, guys, about 30 days are left for your JEE mains first attempt, everyone. And now, here, today, I want to basically let you know that how to manage your time, how to manage your stress, how many mock tests do you have to appear for, all of this before you sit for your first attempt. And in the last 30 days, how are you going to manage all of these? Because I understand that this whole preparation time, it has always been overwhelming, but the last few days are even more overwhelming, right? It makes you go crazy about it. You are stressed, you are panicking, your hands are shivering, and all of this happens. So today's video is all about that. I ask you only 10 to 15 minutes of your day, and I am going to clarify all of this right in front of you. And trust me, everybody, I have written here secrets, but these are, to be very honest, no secrets. But I will still urge you that please sit here so that you can manage your stress, so that you can manage your time, so that you can know a week by week planning how to do all of these in the last 30 days, and just so that you can push your marks a little bit more in these few days, everybody. So, without much further ado, let us start with today's session. In today's session, like I said, I'm going to give you some practical, effective strategies. I'm going to give you some I'm going to tell you how you can boost your marks with just your basics. I'm going to tell you what mock test strategy should you apply for. I'm going to give you a 30-day plan and a week by week breakdown of how that plan is going to look like. All right, yes. So, let us start with everybody the practical tips. Now, I understand that in the last 30 days, and the fact that you have gotten to know that 13.8 lakh students who are sitting for that exam are all pretty much going to prepare very, very well. Fingers crossed. I don't think that all the 13.8 lakh students are going to prepare that well. Very honestly, yes. Max to max, 2.5 to 3 lakh students, they are the ones who appear very well. They are the ones who prepare very well, and they are the ones who are seriously studying for it. So your competition is basically with those 2.5 to 3 lakh students who are going to prepare very, very well, right? And while you are doing so, you also know the fact, now you have gotten to know the fact that these are the students who are probably the toppers of each and every school, and all of them are going to come together, everyone. So that gives you a lot of stress. I understand that. So now how are you going to deal with this stress, everybody? Yes, let me tell you. First of all, everyone, is that you have to follow a fixed sleep schedule, which is ideally 6 to 7 hours right now. Yes, see, ideally it is 7 to 8 hours, but chalo theek hai. You can reduce one hour, and you can maybe sleep for 6 to 7 hours. And this is what you need to aim for at night. Do not sleep, do not take a nap in between. All of that is okay, but 6 to 7 hours of solid sleep at night is required, everyone. So please do not skip it, and don't think that you can do it, you can push yourself. No, doesn't happen like this. Okay, doesn't happen like this. Anyway, next is that you must incorporate a short meditation or yoga session, or just get a skipping rope, everybody. 10 minutes if you can skip, everyone. I promise you that you will be in a better mental state. Yes, nobody accepts it, guys, but the moment you start working out, you are always at a better mental state. So you don't only work out for your physical health, but you need to work out for your mental health as well. And your mental health gets affected more so with a physical exercise. So please do this whatever you want. You want to go for meditation, do that. You want to go for yoga sessions, do that. You do not have the time. You are saying constantly that, ma'am, I don't have time. Ma'am, I don't have time. Get up in the morning, just take a skipping rope. Or even if you don't have a rope, chalo, you don't have the time, you don't have the time to go to a shop and get a rope, you don't have a rope at your home, no problem. Okay, just jump. Just do this and jump for 10 minutes. That will also be enough. Just jump for 10 minutes, everybody. Go to your terrace, go to your balcony. You don't need enough, you don't need much space. 10 minutes, put up a timer and just jump. Just jump like this. Okay, that will also create enough amount of happiness hormones in your brain, and you will be study better. use the Pomodoro technique. I believe that everybody knows now what is this Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique basically speaks about that you must study for 1 to 2 hours and then take a break. Okay, 1 to 2 hours and then a break for 15 to 20 minutes. You can do this. Okay, follow this. This is the major important part of the Pomodoro technique. Why you do this? Because at certain point after 1 or 2 hours, what happens is your brain stops working. It does not want to take in more information. Yes, any new information that you're trying to feed it, it is going to stop. It is going to basically create boundaries and say that no, I am overwhelmed with information, which is why you need to take a 15 to 20 minutes break. Now in this 15 to 20 minutes break, what is it that you are going to do? Are you going to scroll Instagram? Are you going to scroll Facebook? Are you going to go through your YouTube? Nothing. In that 15 to 20 minutes, I suggest go talk to your family members, your mom, dad, brother, whoever supports your dream. Okay, not someone from whom you are going to hear some harsh words. Not that person. Okay, whoever supports your dream, whoever basically is with you when you are going through a problem, talk to that person. Okay, talk to that person. And if nobody is available, plug in some music, relaxing music, instrumental music, not songs. Yes, not songs. Yes, not next Sami, Sami. No, instrumental music, because that again boosts some amount of positive vibe in your mind. Yes, in fact, even if I talk to the founders and talk to the previous IITians, even they tell me that songs do not help. It's the music that helps. So try and listen to that, because that will have a meditative trance that will create you. Okay, that will create a basically meditative trance, meditative environment for you, and yet again that is going to help you. Okay, and please do not compare yourself with your friends right now. That is why I did make a reel long time back, and I got a lot of negative, comments related to that, because I had asked, I wrote it clearly also in that reel, that you need to get away from your toxic friends, the friends that do not share your dreams, the friends who are only going to put you down. You need to leave them. And a lot of people said that, yeah, why not ask us to stop breathing also. People said that because nobody read the statement that I read. In the bullet point I said friends, but this is what I mean, everyone. When I ask you to sacrifice your friends, I'm not saying those friends who are probably going to end up in IIT. Those friends are probably going to help you. But the friends with whom you want to talk, and then when you ask them ki, how much have you studied, and they're going to lie to you and yet become a topper, that's not the friend that you want right now. Because that friend is only going to put a seed in your mind that you are doing less. And that's a comparison seed. That is, if it is there, it's already there, because hey, the whole exam environment of JEE is based on comparison. You are put up in that stage where you are meant to compare with 13.8 lakh students, right? So comparison is meant to happen, but you don't do that on your head. You don't do that in your head, and you do not ask those friends how much have you prepared. Because the moment, so for example, understand it this way, the maybe that friend has studied more of physics and you have studied more of chemistry, or that friend has studied more of chemistry and you have studied more of mathematics. So how can you compare? The moment he says that, yeah, I have completed complete of organic chemistry, I have completed complete physical chemistry, and you are thinking that I have only completed integration, what do I do? You are not understanding that integration has a different weightage. Chemistry, physical and organic has a different weightage. So you both are at your own level. Don't compare. Yes, do not compare. It will take the joy away from you. All right, moving on ahead, everybody. Please, right now in the last 30 days, do not take up a new chapter. Yes, strengthen your basics even more so, because the basics are those chapters which also have a high weightage. For example, if I talk about organic chemistry, it's GOC and hydrocarbon that has more weightage than your amines or carboxylic acid, isn't it? Yes. And now you know that for organic chemistry, GOC and hydrocarbon are the most basic chapters, right? If I tell you about inorganic chemistry, which is the most basic chapter, it is periodic properties and it is chemical bonding, which is also a part of physical chemistry. And yet again, periodic properties and chemical bonding both are the basics, right? Yes, everybody. For coordination compounds also D and F block, that is a basic, everyone. So what is it? What is it that you don't understand about the basics? The basics are going to fetch you more marks. Sometimes, yes, like mole concept. Mole concept is not going to fetch you more marks, but mole concept, the exact same concepts are also a part of also part of another chapter called solution, which is in your 12th. So with one chapter, you can basically take care of two chapters. That is, for one 4 markers, you are getting 8 marks in chemistry. Right? So that is why I keep telling you that you strengthen your basics, my dear students. Please review your NCRT concepts thoroughly again and again. Please go for NCRT, because you know that in inorganic chemistry, apart from NCRT, nobody is going to ask you any other question. Highlight the high weightage chapters. Right now, your only focus should be high weightage chapters, because you want low input and high output. You do not have the time to put in a lot of effort and put in a lot of input, right? So low input, high output chapters are your major concern right now. And please use your own short notes. You do not have the time to go through a 6 7 hours one shot, because let's face it, all together if you count all the chapters, there is probably around 60 or 50 chapters in physics, chemistry and maths, everyone. Now you tell me, 6 6 are 360 hours. Are you ready to give it up? In that 360 hours, you can do so much. In that 360 hours, you know what you can do? In that 360 hours, my dear students, you can actually finish a NCRT revision cycle in that 360 hours. In fact, not one revision cycle, you can finish 2 revision cycles. So that is why I'm telling you, do it on your own right now. Okay. Now, whenever you are appearing for mock test, whenever you are taking care of a mock test, make sure, my dear students, that you attempt in an exam like condition. First of all, give your phone, submit your phone to your parents, take a 2 3 hours of uninterrupted. In that 2 3 hours, nobody is going to ask you to go to the shop, nobody is going to ask you to take a shower, nobody is going to ask you to have your lunch or your dinner or whatsoever. No, you're not going to do that. For 2 3 hours of uninterrupted, yes, nothing, no sound, nothing at all should be there. Attempt it in exact exam like conditions for 2 3 hours, and my dear students, you will be able to do much better. Review the incorrect answers and the weak topics. Yes, every time you take a mock test, please, for the last 30 days at least, prepare an error list, bacha. In the last 30 days, you are bound to take the major amount of mock test. And right now, if you can prepare an error list, and if you can follow it through, trust me on this, that your marks are meant to get boosted. Okay. And gradually, what you need to do is, basically, you will be working on speed drills, and you are going to reduce the time taken per question. Okay, per question, how much time you are taking, that needs to be reduced, and you will notice that the graph, yes, the graph is gradually going to increase, and you are going to end up having more marks. Okay. Now let me give you a week by week strategy, how you are going to go through your weeks. Yes, because you are only what 3 to 4 weeks away, everybody. So week 1 and week 2, once again, strengthen your basics, and practice as many previous year questions as possible. What are we going to help you with? See, I understand that we started with one shot, but we realized that you do not have the time to sit for 6 to 7 hours of one shot sessions, which is why we are going to launch a previous year question practice, a marathon session for previous year questions, so that you can sit with us and practice the questions. Okay. In the week 3, you are going to focus on mock test, plus what are you going to do is, you have to fine tune your weak areas. See, your weak areas, once again, assuming that the weak areas are related to the basics chapter, you need to fine tune your weak areas, so that you end up getting more marks. Okay. Now, week 4 may you are only going to go for revision marathon, and you prioritize your key chapters and revise the formulas. Is that okay, everybody? Yes. Now, in the week first, yes, week 1 and week 2, what are you going to do? Target topics, 5 key chapters from each subject if you do. And you also know that in every Subject, there are 5 key chapters. For example, in case of physics, it will be KTG, thermodynamics, modern physics. These are the top 3 chapters in my head right now. For chemistry, you will have GOC, hydrocarbon coordination, DNF block, and what? Chemical bonding. These are the 5 key chapters. For maths also, what do you have? Your binomial theorem, you have PNC. Sorry, not PNC, maybe. Your binomial theorem, you have integration, you have vector 3D, right? So these are the top 3 chapters that came in my mind. So for each subject, you will find 5 key chapters, and that is what you need to thoroughly study so that you don't even get a single question wrong from these chapters. Okay? All right. Now, time allocation, everybody, 2 hours per subject per day. This is something that you have to give. That means 6 hours of self study is something that you need every day, which is why we are not going to continue with the one shot, because if we take up that 6 hours from you, then it does not make sense. Then we are only, we are only what do you say, we are only bothered about our views, and we don't want to do that. Yes, we want to actually follow the philosophy behind your preparation, and that is what we want to do. Include 1 mock test per week, but this is for only the first week. That means 2 mock tests you are going to do in the first 2 weeks. Okay, then as you go to the week 3, you are going to take 2 to 3 mock tests per week. So now you will be done with 4 mock tests, right? Or at least 5 mock tests you will be done with. Okay, you have to practice more and more mock tests, by the way. Yes, and in fact, by the time you reach week 3, it should be 1 mock test alternate days. Okay, you have to revise the previous year questions of the key topics. For example, you know that from DNF block and coordination compound, they will ask you one question related to Bohr magneton, or the color, or the wavelength, or the energy that the ligands are going to absorb. So do that. This is a key topic, right? This is a key topic, absolutely key topic. Suppose, for example, from GOC, yes, from general organic chemistry, they're going to ask you one question related to acidity and basicity. Do that, right? Yes, so these are your important topics. From hydrocarbon, you know that one name reaction will definitely pop up in your examination. So go through them more so. Yes, this is what is going to help you. Now in week 4, you are only going to go for rapid revision, and you have to complete the entire syllabus. You have to also focus on accuracy over speed right now, because speed is only going to make you complete the question paper faster. But what about the accuracy? Accuracy is something that is going to bring you more marks, right? And you have to aim for that. Your aim should be as much less negative marking as possible, so that you can avail the benefit of the positive 4 marks, so that you can avail the benefit of the correct answers more so, and that is going to take up your rank ahead. Everybody get the point, everyone. And last but not the least, please utilize the JEE main syllabus weightage so that you can prioritize the chapter. Please avoid burnout. I understand that in the last few days, burnout is a very, very big concern, everybody. And you have to take breaks. How much ever, whatever they say, everybody, you have to take breaks after every 90 minutes. Keep drinking water, eat healthy food. Don't go and eat burger, pizza, and biryani right now. It is only going to take your health down the hill, and that is not what you want right now. Okay, with this note, everybody, do not want to take more time from you. Thank you so much. I hope that you will subscribe to the channel, like this video if you found this to be beneficial, and share this with your friends as well. Those friends who are in the same journey as you, and those friends who are not toxic to you. Mind you, everybody, your peers are going to take you further. So please choose your friends very, very, very wisely. Okay. With this note, lots of love. Study well. Take care. Bye, my dear students. Bye.